Hello my preschool friends and welcome to our storytime video. Today's story is Henny Penny, retold by Bonnie Dobkin and illustrated by Akin. During the story, I'm going to be asking some questions, so you grown up can pause for you to answer those if you need a little bit more time. But please listen and follow along as I read the story. Henny Penny, retold by Bonnie Dobkin and illustrated by Akin. Henny Penny lived with her friends in a wonderful kingdom of forests, meadows, and ponds. It was as perfect a place as you could imagine, unless you were Henny Penny. Why do you think Henny Penny wasn't in its perfect place? Well, let's find out, my friends. One morning, Henny Penny was talking with her friend, Ducky Lucky. The sun was shining and the sky was blue. Breezes played with the leaves of the trees. What a perfect day, said Ducky Lucky. Yes, said Henny Penny. I just hope it doesn't get too hot or too windy, or my goodness, what if it rains? Ducky Lucky shook his head. You worry too much. Why don't you go looking for something to eat? Well, all right, sighed Henny Penny. I suppose I could hunt for some nice crunchy bugs. So Henny Penny wandered down the road, picking and flicking and pecking and checking. Finally, she stopped under an old oak tree. Bugs and grubs were everywhere. Well, look, they look tasty, said Henny Penny. I only hope I don't get sick from eating too much. Just then the wind puffed through the branches of the oak tree. It loosened an acorn. The acorn fell straight down and clunk! It hit Henny on the head. Ouch! Cried Henny Penny. What was that? She looked around, but didn't see anything. Oh, my goodness! The sky must be falling. I must go and tell the king. Is the sky really falling? No. What was it that hit Henny Penny? Yeah, a little acorn that fell from the oak tree. Henny Penny fluttered down the road. Soon she passed the pond where her friend was still swimming. What's wrong? Asked Ducky Lucky. Henny Penny didn't even stop. The sky is falling. The sky is falling. I must go and tell the king. Are you sure? Asked Ducky Lucky. I remember when you lost a feather and you thought your wing was coming off. Look at this bump on my head, said Henny Penny. I tell you, the sky is falling. Then I'll come with you, said Ducky Lucky, and he jumped out of the pond. Soon they came upon Turkey Lurkey, who was gobbling berries from a bush. What's the matter? He asked. Why are you running? The sky is falling, cried Henny Penny and Ducky Lucky. We must go and tell the king. Are you sure? Said Turkey Lurkey. I remember when you... Ducky Lucky believes me, said Henny Penny. Besides, look at this bump on my head. Well, said Turkey Lurkey, if you have a bump and Ducky Lucky believes you, then it must be true. He spit out the berries and joined them. Is it true that the sky is falling, though? No, what really happened? That's right, Henny Penny got hit on the head with an acorn. Just then they saw Goosey Lucy arranging some twigs in her nest. What's the matter? She said. Why are you running? The sky is falling, cried Henny Penny, Ducky Lucky, and Turkey Lurkey. We must go and tell the king. Are you sure? Asked Goosey Lucy. I remember. Look at this bump on my head, said Henny Penny. I tell you, the sky is falling. Well, said Goosey Lucy, if you have a bump and Ducky Lucky believes you and Turkey Lurkey has joined you, then it must be true. And she began waddling beside them as fast as she could. The four friends were nearing the forest when Cocky Locky was roosting on a tree branch, practicing his crowing. What's the matter? He asked. Why are you running? The sky is falling, cried Henny Penny, Ducky Lucky, Turkey Lurkey, and Goosey Lucy. We must go and tell the king. Are you sure? Asked Cocky Locky. Look at this bump on my head, said Henny Penny. The sky is definitely falling. Well, he said, if you have a bump and Ducky Lucky believes you and Turkey Lurkey has joined you and Goosey Lucy says it's so, then it must be true. And he fluttered down from the branch. Where are they going to again? That's right, to tell the king. Now the five friends hurried into the forest. They had gone only a little way when Foxy Loxy stepped out from a cluster of trees. "Oh my," he said. "You all look distressed. What is the matter?" What are they going to tell Foxy Loxy? Oh, yeah, the sky is falling. "The sky is falling," cried Henny Penny, Ducky Lucky, Turkey Lurkey, Goosey Lucy, and Cocky Locky. "We must go and tell the king." "Why, of course you must," said Foxy Loxy. "Listen, my friends, I know the king well, and I also know a shortcut to the palace, so follow me. There isn't a moment to lose." What do you think's going to happen? Well, let's find out. The fox led them further into the woods, down a twisty, turning trail. "Are we almost there?" asked Henny Penny. "Almost," said Foxy Loxy. "But, oh dear, you all look so tired. Should we stop at my den for a moment? You can meet my family and rest for a while." "Yes, please," said Henny Penny, Ducky Lucky, Turkey Lurkey, Goosey Lucy, and Cocky Lucky. What is the fox going to do you think? Maybe. Let's find out. "Right this way," said Foxy Loxy. As they walked, he told about his lovely wife, Roxy Loxy, and he told them about the 4 little Loxies, Moxie, Soxy, Poxy, and Doxy. What he didn't tell them was that all 5 were sitting around the dinner table, waiting for Foxy Loxy to bring home dinner. "Well, here we are," said Foxy Loxy, stopping in front of a low rock ledge. He bowed and waved his arm toward a dark opening underneath. And Henny Penny, Ducky Lucky, Turkey Lurkey, and Goosey Lucy, and Cocky Locky all marched down into the fox's den. Now 2 things didn't happen after that. The sky didn't fall, and no one met with the king. But Foxy Loxy's family still talk about the wonderful feast that they had that day. The end. Thank you so much, my friends, for listening and following along to Henny Penny, written by Bonnie Dobkin and illustrated by Sean Akin. I hope that you enjoyed it. That was such a funny ending when the foxes all had dinner, and did you see all their bellies? They were so full. Look at that. How many foxes do you see on this paper? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. They all had such a great feast with those friends. Now, in the story, was the sky really falling? No, she just got hit in the head with an acorn. Oh man. All right, my friends, thank you so much for listening, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.